can give you proof that two companions had two different Qurans of Muhammad in the same dialect.
Okay, then prove it. I want to see it. Okay.
So Umar bin al-Khattab, right, heard Hisham
Umar bin
bin...
Khattab.
Shut up. Let me speak. Umar bin al-Khattab heard Hisham bin Hakim reciting Surat al-Furqan during the lifetime of Allah's Messenger, right? And I listened to his recitation and noticed that he recited in several different ways to which Allah's Messenger had not taught me. I was about to jump over him during his prayer, but I controlled my temper. When he had completed his prayer, I put his upper garment around his neck and seized him by it. Said, "Who taught you this surah?" Which I heard you reciting. He replied, "Allah's Messenger taught it to me." I said, "You have told a lie, for Allah's Messenger has taught it to me in a different way from yours." So I dragged him to Allah's Messenger and said to Allah's Messenger, "I heard this person reciting Surah Al-Furqan in a way which you have not taught me." On that, Allah's Apostle said, "Release him, Umar, recite Hisham." And he recited in the same way as I heard him reciting. And Allah's Messenger said, "It was revealed in this way," and added, "Recite Umar." I recited as he had taught me. Allah's Messenger then said, "It was revealed this way." This Quran, the Quran, has been revealed to be recited in 7 different ways. So, if you look, Umar bin al-Khattab and Hisham bin Hakim were both Qurayshi. They were of the same dialect. They're speaking about the Quran, right? They're reciting Surat al-Furqan together. Right? They both thought there's one Quran, just like you. They heard differences in both of their recitations. They went to Muhammad. They went to Muhammad and said to him, right? There are differences in our recitations. He even thought he was lying when the guy said, "Allah's Messenger taught it to me." He said, "Who taught you this surah?" Which I heard you reciting. He replied, "Allah's Messenger taught it to me." And I said, "You have told a lie, for Allah's Messenger has taught it to me in a way or in a different way from yours." So I dragged him to Allah's Messenger. He thought he was lying because he had a total different Quran than him. He had a total different surah than him. You can't tell me that it's just a dialect. These two men, let me tell you again, right? Umar bin al-Khattab and Hisham bin Hakim were both Qurayshi men.
Okay, Crusader.
Yes.
What's your name? Crusader.
Yes.
Your name is Crusader. Did you know anything about Islam?
Yes.
Quran is the best book of Islam.
It goes. The Quran, then the words of your Prophet. He said to the people, right? Speaking of which, he said to the people, right? Let's go to what he said to the people. This is from Sahih Muslim, book 4. Ibn Abbas reported that Allah's Messenger, may peace and be upon him, reported Allah's Messenger saying, "Gabriel taught me to recite in one style. I replied to him and kept asking him to give more styles till he reached 7 modes of recitation."
Can you zoom it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really kind of like as good as far as I can zoom it. But it said, right, that it's very clear, right, that Muhammad told Gabriel to recite in one way, or recite in this way, or recite in this way. So it has 7 different Qurans. He gave 2 companions of the same dialect 2 different Qurans, Akhi. Why did he do that?
Brother, it's not Quran.
It is Quran. It is Quran. Listen. Muhammad, he recited to these people that this is the Quran. So listen, they're both recited, right? He said, right, who had taught, listen, right, I listened to his recitation and noticed that he recited in several ways, or several different ways, which Allah's Messenger had not taught me. He was confused and angry about it, right? When he confronted him about it, he said, who taught you? Who taught you the surah which I heard you reciting? He replied, Allah's Messenger taught it to me, right? The guy said he told a lie because of how different his Quran was. He thought the Quran was one, just like you do, right? And his Quran was different to the guy that was Qurayshi from the same dialect. And he said, right, he told a lie, and he dragged him to Allah's Messenger, and they both recited in front of the Messenger. And the Messenger said that he revealed the Quran to be recited in 7 different ways. Akhi, don't even know why I try. Like,
Okay, brother, cool
like
down, please. Listen to me.
literally, Muhammad gave different Qurans to people. 2 different companions of the same dialect, 2 different Qurans. Muhammad, right? He
Brother,
claimed.
my English is not good. For that, I can explain
Muhammad
you.
said the reason why 2 different companions, or 2 companions, had 2 different Qurans.
Muhammad had
The 2
one
companions should have
companion.
had 1 Quran. Plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 does not equal 1, akhi. It equals 7. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 does not equal 1, akhi. There's 7 different Qurans. Do you know what happened? 24 years after the Prophet, during the time when Uthman was Caliph, right? It says, Hudayfa bin Yamin came to Uthman at the time when the people of Shem and the people in Iraq were waging war to conquer Armenia and Hudayfa was afraid of the people of Shem and Iraq differences in the recitation of the Quran. So he said to Uthman, O chief of the believers, save this nation before they differ about the book, the Quran, basically, right? As Jews and the Christians did before. So Uthman sent to Hafsa saying, send us the manuscripts of the Quran so that we may compile the Quranic materials in perfect copies. Return the manuscripts to you. Hafsa sent it to Uthman. Uthman then ordered Zayd bin Thabit to rewrite the manuscripts in perfect copies. Uthman said to the 3 Qurayshi men, in case you disagree with Zayd bin Thabit on any point of the Quran, then write it in the dialect of the Quraysh. The Quran was revealed in their tongue. Listen what it says here. Listen, if you disagree with Zayd bin Thabit, if you disagree with Zayd bin Thabit, then write it in your dialect.
You are not my enemy.
They did
you
so.
Are not my enemy.
Why did they disagree with Zayd bin Thabit? Listen, Akhi, you're stupid donkey khazir. Listen, they disagreed with Zayd bin Thabit and they written in their own Quran. And when they had written many copies, Uthman returned the original manuscripts to Hafsa. Uthman sent to every Muslim province 1 copy of what they had copied, then ordered that all other Quranic materials, whether in fragmentary manuscripts or whole copies, be burnt. Uthman took every single lasting manuscript that the Muslims tried to preserve of your Prophet and burnt them. Every single one was burnt, whether they're written in fragmentary copies or whole manuscripts, were burnt. 24 years after your Prophet, Akhi. During the lifetime of your Prophet, there was companions arguing about the differences that they had in recitation. It wasn't dialect issues, it was recitation issues. They're reciting together and there were differences. There's no dialect issue. These men were both the Qurayshi. You are a donkey, Akhi.
Okay, brother, I will give it to you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Akhi.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Akhi. You stupid donkey khazir. Get out of here. Shoot.
Brother,
run like your prophets ran. Run like your prophets ran to Khadijah. Go. I'll see you around.
Brother,
I'll see you around.
My English is not good. For
Get
that,
the fuck out
I
of
can't.
here. Get out of here. Goodbye.